I'm John Valentino with John and Bob's, and I'm here with Chip at a summer blooming garden. Summer has its own challenges because of, in many locations, heat. Our location is a challenge. On the turf we're standing on, when you have heat and you try to water it sufficiently, that combination of high temperatures and too much moisture, which is easy to do, produces all kinds of fungal issues. So this lawn I'm on today is a cool season grass. It's fescue, and it needs to be watered very carefully so that you don't overwater it in the summer. To keep the whole thing looking green is difficult to do. Part of the key to that is soil quality, life in the soil, really one of the most important parts of it. That's what allows you to minimize water applications. It's life in the soil that makes it so that you don't need to water as much as if it's a lifeless soil. If it's a lifeless soil, you're more likely to have fungal issues because that water will either go through it or stagnate in it, and the roots of the lawn won't use it efficiently, and you'll end up with fungal problems that manifest themselves in big brown spots. The plants that we want to enjoy in the summer are ones that do a lot of blooming when it gets hot, and we have great examples of them here. We have crepe myrtle behind me, and hibiscus and vitex. We've got a beautiful campsis in front of me. In annuals, these annuals were planted about 2 months ago, and they immediately took hold and started blooming. They look like they've been there for 4 months now, and they're traditional summer blooming annuals like salvia, zinnias, impatiens, and some other summer blooming plants that are really at their best right now on June 29th. Today it's going to be 93 degrees, and by the weekend we're going to have several days over 100. So when you have days over 100, you want to water as little as possible and still have the plants thrive. And the key to watering as little as possible with thriving plants is lively soil. So all kinds of beneficial bacteria and fungi and protozoa and good nematodes. The way to get that in this garden is we have applied generously our blend, which is optimized, maximized, nourished biosol. That has food for those bacteria and microorganisms, and it has the microorganisms themselves. Wherever we think there's problem areas or we have poor drainage, penetrate with the blend is a great combination to change everything about soil. You can refer to one of our other videos where we're at the Fresno State Tree Fresno Demonstration Garden, and we show with a soil probe how it increases the depth of soil by using penetrate and blend. So that's the focus of this summer blooming garden, is we want to water as little as possible and have everything do great. A lot of people's strategy in the summer is water as much as possible because it's so hot they must need it, but when you do that, you invite all kinds of pests and disease. So we want to keep the watering to a minimum, and the way to keep the watering to a minimum is keep the life in the soil to a maximum. And we do that through simple topical applications of John and Bob's products 2 or 3 times a year and in the turf and all of the shrub and tree areas.